I am involved with the American Bird Conservancy, and it's an incredibly effective environmental outfit. We don't have a huge budget, but we have amazing leverage in getting other people to spend money to do things to help wild birds in the Americas. And one of the things I've found through my involvement with them is just how painful the compromise process is for people doing actual environmental work. It's one thing to take the radical stance, and there's a place for that. I mean, Greenpeace with the whales, some of the anti-mountaintop removal stuff going on in Appalachia, you can actually sometimes succeed by taking the really hardline position, but much more often if you talk to people doing work and getting things done, it's a gut-wrenching compromise every day, because you have to work with extremely wealthy people, you have to make compromises with industry, and that's really, that was news to me. And people talk about, oh, I'm satirizing this poor Walter Berglund who gets corrupted when he sets out to do good in Appalachia. And in fact, I was just doing a purely realistic portrayal of what somebody like that would have to do to get the thing done in Appalachia. What you do to continue generating energy, continue generating electricity in this country, it's a really tough call. Every alternative has its problems. Walter comes to feel that coal is maybe not so bad, and takes a realistic view that we're going to be taking coal out of this country. Why don't we talk about how to do it better, how to do it right, rather than taking these extreme positions with no realistic alternative solution to offer. Like wind energy, that's going to destroy West Virginia more than taking the coal out and reclaiming the forests, giving the land 100 years to recover is going to do, because those wind turbines, if you cover the state with wind turbines, are always going to be there, and that's going to be an utterly changed state. So his position is, in fact, it's not my position exactly. I'm an agnostic on this stuff, but I don't actually think that's a crazy position for anyone to take. That, look, you want nuclear? Do you want wind? Do you want to cover this country with wind turbines? The impact on the wildlife alone is very, very substantial. The impact on your sense of there being an outdoors period that isn't just a factory for power, is radically altered if you cover the landscape with turbines. And of course, oil has its own problems.
Yeah.
Now, one of the things I found out when I was doing my research on West Virginia was just how huge an impact the gas drilling there is having, because all of this stuff that we thought was locked up as secure, preserved land, including national forest, is now just covered with gas wells, and that totally fragments the habitat. It renders it unusable to the most sensitive species, which are the ones we're most concerned about. And no one's talking about that, really. Everyone's talking about MTR while the gas drillers are having a field day.
Right.
So it's really, really complicated,
Yeah.
is what you realize when you get into it.